Hello, I'm Mr Wardell. I'm Assistant Principal here and Head of Sixth Form and also Teacher of Religious Studies. So A-Level Religious Studies looks at some of our ultimate questions about life. So what happens when we die? Does God exist? What's the purpose behind life? Has religion lost all of its influence and significance in contemporary society? And the course is really good in helping us to try and formulate our own answers around those key ultimate questions to help us form an opinion based around and critical analysis of other scholars' views and what some of the greatest minds of the last sort of 2,000 years have said on these particular questions themselves. We engage in critical debate throughout our lessons, looking at those key scholarly views and talking about how successful they are in deconstructing their ideas to work out whether what so-and-so has said in the past is actually accurate and successful in proving an answer to those particular questions. Extended writing is a key component of A-Level Religious Studies. We learn how to create and construct a balanced and a measured essay, which is a key fundamental skill for those who want to go off into university and also those career professions where there is a significant element of extended writing as well. What's also really good about the A-Level Religious Studies course in terms of that writing skill is looking at formulating an argument. It's not just a case of learning content, it's actually about the deconstruction, and there's a heavier focus on the analysis and the evaluation of views that have been put forward. When we think about the entrance criteria, we're asking for a grade 6 in a humanities subject at GCSE. That could be history, it could be geography, it could be religious studies. There's no prerequisite for GCSE religious studies, although it does help for those people who want to go on and study the course. We, in the past, have had a high track record of really good, outstanding results for the religious studies course, some of the highest in the rest of the school, and we've also had a good track record of consistent, high quality teaching and learning. Where can religious studies lead you is a question I'm always asked. A-Level Religious Studies is not just for those people who want to go off and study religion at university. For those people who are interested in law or journalism or politics, it's a really great course to help us getting to those particular universities. Those top universities look very favourably upon A-Level Religious Studies, and it's a course that really helps students who want to go off into those related fields as well. It also complements some other subjects that perhaps we wouldn't necessarily instantly associate with religious studies. So maths is a really good example. We study the laws of logic in the philosophy component of the course, and so that goes really well with A-Level in maths, and the same for art or music, where in religious studies we might consider the concept of what beauty is when we're studying a beautiful piece of music or a beautiful piece of art or literature. We've also in the past taken students to academic conferences with leading professionals in the field of religious studies. For example, Dr. Peter Vardy, we've taken students to conferences of his in the past, and we look to do the same in the future. If there are any questions, then please do feel free to contact us at the school and we'll hopefully be able to answer those, but I look forward to seeing you on the course in September.
My name's Travis. I'm a Year 13 student at Skegness Grammar School and I'm studying A-Level Religious Studies. RS is a very complex subject. Obviously it's not going to be an easy subject because there are no easy subjects at A-Level, but RS looks into very different topics and very different views of scholars and of resources. And a very key skill at RS A-Level is evaluation, which you have to evaluate and pick out the strengths and weaknesses of the said skills and have the same said views of the scholars and of the same sources. A very good topic, personal preference, was the euthanasia and abortion topics, because abortion is a very personal subject to me and I really enjoyed looking at it, looking at the different views and different arguments towards it, and looking more at the religious side and thinking why Christianity don't like to end a life, because obviously they believe that life was made at conception. Euthanasia as well is a very interesting topic to study at RS A-Level, because you looked at what was the reasoning behind ending a life. Do people with mental health issues and suicidal thoughts, do they deserve to end a life for euthanasia, or is it because they have no greater will of life and they feel like they have no purpose? So, for instance, motor neuron syndrome, they are locked in their bodies and they can't fully speak and they cannot help themselves at all in any way and needing assistance. RS is a very, very complex subject, as I said, but it's a very interesting subject and it will obviously help you in any future careers. For example, I'm hopefully going to university to study impacts of media and more specifically broadcasting journalism. So therefore RS was a really good use of my skills to develop my skills in linguistics. Therefore RS was one of the best subjects I took at A-level.